Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for these chair exercises using our yoga block today again. As always, we're going to begin with a nice long spine, feet planted firmly on the ground as best you can. Welcome to sit back in your chair. I'm going to sit forward a few inches. Just take a moment here to get into a nice supported posture. Chest is open, shoulders are down away from those ears. Just checking with your core, checking with your breath. Gonna do a couple quick warm-up exercises and then we're gonna get right to it. Have my yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a book, a small pillow, paper towel roll. We are gonna be putting it down on the floor for a few exercises at the end. So let's just begin here. Let's inhale, lift those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale down. One more time like that. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, release down. We're going to inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Just some gentle shoulder circles here. Just gently loosening up through the upper back. And wherever you are, do one more time. And release those shoulders back and down. And let's just roll through those feet, just bringing the toes and the heels. Just getting the circulation going here. Nice, easy breaths throughout. And then plant those feet back down. And let's just do a couple shoulder raises here. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale down. A couple more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And one more time like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. We're going to begin with our shoulder circles here. Remember, you can always lower. I'm going to be going up and out. You can always keep it a little smaller if you need to. We're going to go forward first. Nice long spine here, chest is open. Just reaching forward and back, making a circle here. You can choose the size of the circle. Nice, easy breaths here. Not going to count because I can never keep track, but we're going to go for about 30 seconds or so. We'll see how that goes. No worries here. Just out and back towards the body. Don't have to go at the same pace as me. Just choose a pace that's comfortable. Good work. Wherever you are, I'm going to go ahead and do one more time. And back to center. We're going to do the same motion, but we're going to go the opposite direction this time. So we're going to be bringing it in towards the body and then out. Nice long spine. So in and out. You can put a little pressure there if you want on the hands. Nice long spine. Core is engaged here. Remember, you can make that circle a little smaller. You don't have to lift as high. Relax the muscles in the jaw and the forehead. Good work. And wherever you are, go ahead and do one more time. And then bring it back to center. Good work. Shake those arms out a little bit if you need to. We're going to come into our skull crushers. I'm going to be holding it up at 90 degrees. Going to be bringing it back, tap the forehead, and then back out. If that's not going to work for you, you can keep it down and just bend to 90 and then straighten those elbows. Here we go. If you're joining me, I'm going to lift up to 90 degrees and bend the elbows, tap the forehead gently, and then press back out. Getting those triceps in the back of the arm. Nice Nice long spine here. Engage that core. Nice even pace. Do what works for you. Do a little pressure on the hands there. Shoulders are still down away from those ears. We're not bringing the shoulders up. As best you can. Relax them down. Starting to feel it in the arms. You can always lower it if you need to. Good work. And wherever you are, let's do one more time. Bring it out and big exhale releases it back down. Good work. You can really feel those shoulders. You can do a couple of shoulder circles if you need to. And then bring them back and down. Let's give the arms a break. Go down to the lower body here. We're going to start with our hip flexion. We're going to hold that block above our thighs. And we're just going to lift that knee, tap, and back down. Just going to alternate. So you can keep it lower if you want to lift it. Challenge and lift it a little higher. Just going at your own pace. Just gently tap and back down. Remember, always sit back in the chair if you need to. Just lift and lower. Release tension in those arms. You don't have to squeeze those arms. Just gently holding that yoga block. Good work. Wherever you are, go ahead and do one more time each side. And relax it down. Good work. We're going to come into our adduction squeeze here. We're going to put that block between our knees. Feet planted firmly on the ground. Nice long spine. We're just going to gently squeeze the block for a couple counts. And then relax it. Not too much. You still have to hold that block there. Just squeezing. And relax. So go at your own pace. Just feeling the muscles in the inner thighs and the core is working here too. And relax. Squeeze. And relax. We're not holding our breath when we're squeezing here, so just nice even breaths throughout. And relax. Good work. I'm going to go ahead and do two more. Squeeze and relax. One more time, squeeze and relax. Good work. Going to keep that block where it is. We're going to do an add-on here with a knee extension. So it's going to look like this. We're gently squeezing that block between our knees. We're going to lift and lower. We're going to alternate right and left. So nice and slow. If that's not working for you today, go ahead and remove that block for this one and just continue with the knee extension. Still nice long spine, core engaged, chest is open. Just lift and lower. Lots of muscles working here. You can really feel that core working to keep that block in place. Good work. Wherever you are, go ahead and do one more time each side. And nice long exhale, release back down. Good work. We're going to go back up and do a couple more with the upper body. So we are going to start with a little bit of a bicep curl combination, holding the short end, resting it on our knees. We're going to bend the elbows, back down, and then lift up halfway. So just a combination here, bicep curl and a front raise. So going at your own pace here again. Nice even breaths throughout. You can put a gentle, you can press a little bit on that block if you want to just increase the workload. Good work. So bicep curl and front raise. Good job. Take a break if you need to. Sit back if you need to. Wherever you are, go ahead and do one more repetition. And release back down. Good work. Next one's a little challenging. If you are sitting back in your chair, there's going to be an alternative. We're going to do some around the world, so we're bringing it back behind us. Transferring to the other hand. If you are sitting back, you can do a front pass. So just back and forth. You can keep those arms high. You can lower it down. Your choice. I'm going to do a few one way, and then we'll do the opposite way. So pick your variation and go ahead. Still important to keep that chest open. Nice long spine, not rounding through the spine. Takes a little bit of coordination here. Keeping that chest open. Good work. Shoulders are still down. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. Do one more time in this direction. And then let's take a short rest. If you're doing the front pass, go ahead and take a short rest. And we're going to go the opposite way. So checking in with your posture, checking with your breath. Let's go ahead and do the opposite direction. So it might feel a little different. Make sure you take the variation you need. No forcing or straining. It's supposed to be a little bit fun. It's nice to mix up our chair exercises. Good work. Don't rush it. You don't have to match my pace. Nice and slow and easy. Good work. And wherever you are, do one more time. And back to center and release those arms down. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders. Good work. We're going to come into a shoulder press here. If that is not going to work for you, you're going to go ahead and do a front raise. But I'm going to hold my block on my short end, fingers pointing up, palms facing each other, elbows bent in towards the body, and then we're going to lift up overhead and back down. If that doesn't work for you, do that front raise. So the challenging move here, not always cooperative with the shoulders, so do what's right for you today. We're going to do a few of these, up and down. Nice and easy here, not rushing this. Don't have to match my pace. You can try a couple, and if it's not working for you, go ahead and do that front raise. It's also a big stretch here too. Good work wherever you are. Let's do one more time if you can. And exhale, release back down. Good work. We have one last exercise for the upper body, and then we're going to take the block to the ground. Just a simple chest press here. So holding the short ends, block in towards the chest, and we're just going to bring it out and back in. Thumbs pointing towards the ceiling. You can always keep it lower if you need to. I've got mine at about 90 degrees. Just out and in. Still nice, easy breaths here. Really starting to warm up the body here. Good work. Nice long spine, core is engaged. Nice easy pace that works for you. Good work. And wherever you are, go ahead and do one more time. And exhale, release back down. Good work. Really feel those upper body muscles. I'm going to drop that block to the ground. Going to have the long side facing us. Feet in front of the block. We're just going to start with some step ups, just nice and easy. Just going to bring one foot up and then back down, and we're going to alternate. So nice pace that works for you. Nice long spine and just alternating. Arms can be wherever is comfortable, down by your sides, on your thighs. Getting that core work here too. Be getting the heart rate up a little bit as well. Chest is open. Good work. Keep going if you can. Always take a break and then start back in when you're ready. And wherever you are, do one more time each side and then rest those feet down. I'm going to bring that back a little closer to the body. I'm going to put both feet up on the block. We're going to do some side steps, alternating side steps here. So bring it down and back up to the center. Check in with your posture here and just go at a comfortable pace. Just side step, back and forth. Get that whole foot back up on the block each time. Don't have to match my pace, but you just want a nice steady pace that works for you. Not rushing through this. Good work. Keep going if you can. I'm going to do one more time each side. And feet back up on that block. Good work. Just got 2 more exercises to do. Feet are going to stay where they are. I'm going to hang those heels a little bit over that block. And we're just going to do some heel raises. So just get a little bit more range than if our feet are on the floor. Do what's right for you. Really think about nice long spine here. Just lifting those heels and letting them hang a little bit if you can. Just back and forth. Working those calf muscles. Core is working here as well. Good work. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more times here. One more time. And nice exhale down. You can shake out those feet a little bit. You can circle those ankles if you need to. I'm going to do one more exercise, a little bit of a challenge here. I'm going to bring that block between our feet. We're going to hold it, gently pressing so we can keep that in place. And we're going to do an extension. If I invite you to sit back in the chair if you need to on this one. If that's not going to work for you, go ahead and get rid of the block. And you can try straightening both knees at the same time, or go ahead and just alternate right and left. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that block between my ankles. Nice long spine here. Just going to squeeze and lift and lower. Good work. Squeeze and lift and lower. Now go ahead and try a few on your own. Really getting the whole all the muscles in the lower body working here. Core is really engaged here. Don't forget about your breath. I really invite you to sit all the way back in your chair if you're not already there. If you're finding this to be challenging and you want to give it a try. Good work. I really feel my core working here. Good work. One more time, wherever you are. And exhale, release all the way back down. Good work. I'm gonna move that off to the side. Just do some gentle marches. Just releasing any tension you're holding on to. Check in with the body. And relax those feet down. Let's just gently lift, just straighten, just enough so you can circle that ankle one way. And the other. And release it down, other side, gently lift. Circle one way. And then the other. And release it down. Let's do some gentle wrist circles. Good work. And gently inhale, lift both arms and shake it out. One more time like that. Gently inhale, lift and shake it out. Good work. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these. If you enjoy these exercises, take a look at the playlist with exercises with props if you want to find a few more like this. And I hope to see you next time.